Hi, I'm Patricia Longo and I'm a celebrity makeup artist. I've worked with models from Sports Illustrated like Brooklyn Decker and Julie Henderson to Alec Baldwin at 30 Rock. All those things that experts do that the average person doesn't know how to do, will learn how to do it on these videos. So the biggest complaint I get from my friends and from other women is that they don't know what mascara to use. And I always say you can use 2 or 3 different mascaras, even if you have to double up, because not one mascara does it all. I really found that you need to use 1 or 2 different mascaras. So the thing I look for is, when I look for the mascara, is the most important thing is the brush. So on the L'Oreal Voluminous, if you notice, it's very long, and the bristles are very out. And that makes the lashes long. On the CoverGirl Lash Blast, it's very fat and very short. That makes it very thick. And then you have the ultimate, the Dior, which is very long, thick, and fat. And that does a little bit of both, but not as well as the CoverGirl and the Voluminous put together. So I'm gonna show you how I get all 3 mascara looks on Sabella's eyes. I like to start with the L'Oreal Voluminous. This to me is the most original. And I always make sure I take a little bit off of the mascara at the end. Sometimes I even have to dab it on a tissue. So I just dab it down a little bit. I always make sure that I curl the lashes before I put the mascara on, which we've done before. But Sabella has nice already curled lashes, so what I do is I just push them up a little bit with my finger. And sometimes I even do that putting on Vaseline. I'll put a little Vaseline on my finger and I'll just dab it up a little bit. And it naturally bends the lashes. And what I do with the mascara is I start and I rotate it. I bring it down and then up and down and up. Sometimes I move back and forth if I want to get it in there. And then I'll just play with it, going up, up, up. But as you can see already, her lashes are getting longer and longer and longer. Sometimes I just twirl the mascara. See how I'm twirling it? It's really getting in there. And then with the same brush, and I don't normally add mascara for the bottom, I don't dip it in. I usually just, whatever's left over on the brush is what I put on the bottom. Because if you put it back into the mascara, it just makes it too clumpy. This gives you just enough to make the bottom lashes look natural. And all I'm doing is going back and forth, pointed, back and forth. And that's what I like with this brush. It makes it nice and long lashes, and very natural. And I only did 1 coat of this. If I want to go very strong is when I do 2 coats. I can use the same mascara if I'd like, or if I want thickness, I'll do the CoverGirl's Lash Blast. Now this is the Lash Blast, but because I only used 1 coat already, I don't want to clump you up. So what I do is, I try to take a little bit of the mascara off of this. You see what I'm doing? So you see a little bit on the brushes, I take a little bit off. And then what I do here, this is the part that's fun. I go in again, very little, dab, I dab. This is more like dabbing. I'm using it very little, very little. As you can see with my finger, I lift her eyeball up, so I really get in there. I'm very, very lightly touching it, and I don't touch the bottom. Now, if I feel like it's too clumpy, that's when I take a comb and I go through it very lightly. And that's what I would do with 2 coats of mascara. And there you have your mascara.